Hey, check this out. I just caught up to everybody on the Xavier World story, right? And this is my thing, right? He's a football player that went on vacation with three of his white friends. They all went to an island for a beachfront island or whatever. His friends came back. He didn't come back. Multiple problems with this. And this is where I do not blame these kids, but I also blame these parents. Why was this black boy, three friends white, and you see all the pictures of them online, all the white kids that was associated with them faces is being blurred out from Google imaging. His face is the only one being shown. He's missing, and the friends say they don't know what happened. They don't remember anything. They all came back. He didn't come back. Also, the police just say they found the body, and they're still trying to ID him, and that's pending. For a long time, they didn't even have a body. They also say they just found his cell phone. My thing is, what teen you know gonna go anywhere without their cell phone and not have it with them at all times? My problem with the parents is, this is what parenting come in at. I get sick and tired of niggas. Niggas always want to sit here and let their kids have whatever friend group they want to have, whether it's black, white, green, or yellow, and not say nothing. And not put them up on game on how the real world work instead of you letting them live in a bubble. So then they go out into this real world and real shit happen and they get fucked up with their friend groups. But I'm pretty sure his black parents ain't telling him a motherfucking thing about, hey, why you hanging with all these white kids? No, they ain't say that. Why? Because most of these black people love to be in white people faces and white people friend groups. And they don't feel like they need to tell their child anything because they want to be their child friend instead of being a parent. Now this boy done sit here, went on this trip with these people. Don't know if the white kids had involvement or not. Don't know if some other white people that they could have seen had involvement. But nonetheless, what you're seeing is all the whites sticking together on this. They ain't saying nothing. The police was saying they ain't found nothing. They ain't hear nothing. They just saying they found the body now. So one thing you can always put together is, certain people stick together. Niggas don't. And I'm tired of niggas moving into white neighborhoods, white people places of business, and they always think because they are the token black that they're special. And they don't give their kids real world experience about life.
Coming from the man that's going to be in a white neighborhood.
Coming from the man that's going to be in a white neighborhood.
And live in a white neighborhood now.
But our kids is not the kids that about to go off on no vacation with three white friends. If I see something in my kids' friend group I don't like, they ain't going no motherfucking well. That's the difference between me and every other father you know of. Because fathers and mothers want to be their kids' friends instead of parents. If I see my child hanging with a black boy, I don't like him. You ain't hanging with him no more. So you can be mad, you can get sad, or you can get your ass whooped, but you ain't hanging with him no more. Which one you want? But this is why I say I hate niggas. Because so many niggas, because they're middle class people, they okay with their kids hanging with anybody. Now, ain't no way on God's green earth all these people went on this vacation together, on this trip together, and none of his friends know what happened. Imagine if there was three black kids and a white boy in the middle, and he come up missing. I bet one thing about it, the police and everybody you know of, they about to come down to an answer. Somebody gonna take their choice. Somebody going to jail, or somebody going to hell. But there ain't gonna be no, he been missing for a while, some weeks. This been going on and we ain't got no suspects. We ain't know what happened. Everybody don't know nothing. No. That wouldn't be the same. Somebody gonna know something. Somebody going to jail or hell if it was the opposite way around. But I blame these parents. So many people do not be honest with their kids about the real world. It's a sad situation that it even happened. But at the point of, at some point, you got to train your child what the real world is like and not the bubble that they live in. Because if you don't teach them and tell them, the world will kill them and destroy them. Like what just happened to that boy. They show he was a star athlete on his football team. He made good grades. He was a good child for everybody understanding. But my thing is, sometimes the parents got to step in and not let some shit happen. Some point, when it is enough for some people to see what's going on in the world, see that blacks get one results, whites get one results, Asian and other people get other results, and the results that don't benefit you, why do you still go to them people, places, and things? And typically, it's always a nigga bootlicking, trying to smell up behind a white boy or a white girl. A slave. I'm tired of niggas. This is why I think niggas got real mental issues and problems. And I'm talking about parents and kids alike. Ain't no way with the shit that go on in this world today that people do not have their kids trained and informed. Because one thing about it, the others races of people, kids, are trained, informed, and at a bare minimum, if they don't know nothing else, they gonna stick with their color, right or wrong. But no, leave it up to a nigga. Oh, it's a kumbaya, it's better days. And then look, he came up missing in Mississippi. People, I have personally known people partially live for a portion of time in Mississippi and worked out there. For people that ain't got a brain, that don't know, and the white people that gonna say difference, you don't matter and you don't count. Mississippi is under a good old boy system. Meaning, if your black ass get a job out there, your family either live out there, from there, or know somebody to get you a job. You're not going to get you a job because you went to school, you got a trade. It's not going like that unless you know somebody. The white people out there is still highly racist. They just ain't got KKK signs up. They just ain't got no blacks can't come here signs. They're still highly racist. It is still real. They still have sundown towns. They still do not take kindly. When you get outside of Jackson, Mississippi, these white people is not fucking with niggas. Jackson, Mississippi is the only place niggas in overran.
And Macomb.
But I'm just saying, them white people is not black friendly like they posing online in Mississippi. You still hard for it. If a person move to Mississippi right now and try to get a job and they black, they not getting it. Unless they about to take some bullshit job that nobody want. But if you got any trade, education, or actual career path, you go there try to get a job, you want to kiss some white person ass, or you want to have to sit here and know somebody already in management to get the job. You're not just getting it off of your skills and your history.